Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain for You. Alright, so it's Friday night. This should be posting Saturday morning. Good morning everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Today's topic is going to be past emotions versus right now emotions. And kind of my take on what I think we should be focusing on from a emotional discovery standpoint. So, we're going to take a couple of nice lung-filling breaths. Going to breathe in the peace. Exhale the frustration. Breathe in the confidence. Exhale the fear. Breathe in the reset button. And exhale all the past failures and lack of success. Breathe in a new opportunity to start over. Keep that one. So, right now emotions versus past emotions. So my first statement here is that we don't have past emotions. We simply don't. We may have emotions right now about our past, but we do not have past emotions, right? We have something called a memory, and when we remember something, we can absolutely conjure up the emotions from that memory, but you're still experiencing them right now. So, I believe that when it comes to the emotional discovery, the feel your feelings type of stuff, it's best to start with the right now. I don't think we're in pain because of something that happened in third grade. As far back as I would try to go is what was going on in my life when the symptoms and pains first started. And if there's something that feels unresolved there or still has an emotional charge for you, give yourself permission to feel it. But you're going to feel it right now. And those emotions are right now based on the memory of the experience. I don't think we have past emotions at all. I also, and I'm going to get some pushback on this, but I'm also going to get some, hooray Dan, I love this. I don't believe we should spend much time going over our past traumas, our past emotional scars, and really difficult experiences over and over and over again. I have heard too many stories of people doing that with therapists and not getting too far or re-traumatizing themselves. I have absolutely heard people say they have spent however long, weeks, months, years journaling, digging up their past over and over and over again and re-traumatizing themselves and actually getting worse. And a short-term flare as a result of feeling some emotions is it makes sense. But like me, I journaled my way into practically a depression because all I did for 6 months was focus on every single thing that was wrong with my life over and over and over again, from the farthest memory I could find in my past all the way to what was going on in my life now. And I even journaled about future worries, and man, I just kind of sucked myself down the drain. So, past emotions. If you've got things that are haunting you today, by all means, feel them. But if something hasn't bothered you in years or decades, I don't think that's what's causing your symptoms or TMS right now. So I don't think you got to go dig it up and remember how bad the bullies in school or the mean girls in school made you feel. I don't think that is what's going on. So what is going on? If you are journaling or doing emotional discovery and everything that's coming out, all of the emotions that are pouring out of you is all about the symptoms and the pain and what it means about your life, check. Okay. You're already very much consciously aware of that. You're not learning anything new by repeating that over and over and over again. all you are doing is making yourself more and more despondent and sad and angry about your pain and suffering. So I don't think you're learning anything there. A great question is, what else? What else is going on? What else is going on with my relationships, with my family, with work or lack of work, with COVID, the lockdowns, whatever may be going on? How am I feeling? And feel that. But feel it right now. Feel your right now emotions. Because I really, really, really don't think we get a lot of value out of digging up the past. And some people are talking about their traumas in their 40s, 50s, 60s, saying these things happened to me a long time ago, and that's why my life sucks. Why do you keep revisiting it? A good thing to say, and look, I know I'm going to get pushback from people who have had significant trauma, but a really good thing to recognize and deeply get is that those things are not happening right now. They are past. They are done. They are complete. They are no more. The only way those old traumas live is through our memory. And the more you conjure up that memory, the more you're going to suffer that past trauma. The less you conjure up the memory, the less you're going to suffer that past trauma. And so if something is heavy when you pick it up, if that trauma is heavy when you pick it up and it feels like it's going to break you, stop picking it up. I really don't think revisiting traumas all the time is a really good thing. And look, if you feel that you have some trauma that you need to work with, find a trauma specialist to work with. But trying to go back and do that yourself in the privacy of your bedroom with a journal, I'm not sure how that helps you. And frankly, I don't know that I've really encountered a lot of people over the years I've been involved in this community that have found that one horrible trauma and boom, everything else was taken care of. As you know, I am not about healing old traumas to get better today. I am very much a matter of teaching yourself that you're safe. And how does digging up old traumas and skeletons from your past convey a feeling of safety now, right now? So again, I don't recommend we spend a lot of time digging up the past. I like the term connecting the dots. Okay, what was going on when I had stomach problems in middle school? Yeah, got picked on in school, or my parents split up or something. Okay, connected the dots. Check. Move on. You don't need to go and wallow in those emotions from that time, I don't think. What was going on at 30 years old? Maybe you and your spouse couldn't get pregnant and you wanted to, or maybe money was tight, and who knows? Whatever was going on, connect the dots and then move on, right? The reason for connecting the dots is so we can go, TMS makes sense. This mind-body reason for all of my pain and symptoms makes sense, right? And so I don't need to go back and relive what was going on in my life in my early 30s when my back pain started. I don't need to relive that to get rid of it. Connecting the dots was important so I could say, that's it. Everything I do is really about teaching yourself and your brain that you're not broken. You're not broken physically. You're not broken mentally. You're not broken emotionally. What we want to do is teach the brain that you're actually safe and that you're okay as you are right now. And when the brain gets that message, it can turn off the pain. My opinion is the pain is an overprotective mechanism to keep us safe from things the brain perceives as dangerous. Movement, a body that the brain has learned through doctors, yourself, family, media, that your body is frail and easily broken. So your brain is giving you the pain to say, don't move too much. You might break something. And the emotions might be considered too scary or overwhelming and dangerous, which is why the brain creates the pain to stop you from paying attention to these dangerous emotions, social situations. The pain comes up to stop you from going to that party where the last time you went, you felt left out. You were like the nerd in the corner and nobody was talking to you and it felt awful. Pain's coming up prior to another party to make sure you don't go so you don't have to experience that painful social situation. Family situations, the pain is going to come up to give you an excuse so you don't have to go see your mother that drives you crazy every time you see her. So pain is really here to stop us from doing things that the brain perceives as dangerous. And so, what are your right now emotions about movement, about emotions, about social situations, about the mother that drives you crazy, right? Those things might help you get to the root of this and figure out why you might be having some pain. So, we don't have past emotions, and frankly, we don't have future emotions either. They don't exist. Future emotions are nothing more than a visualization of what you either hope or hope doesn't happen. The past emotions are nothing more than a movie playing in your head of what you think occurred in your past. Not even what actually happened, but just what you think happened. And so, I don't like revisiting the past. I don't like determining what's possible moving forward based on failures of the past. If we're always looking behind us in the rearview mirror and saying, I've done that, and that, nothing's going to work moving forward, so it's hopeless. You're really selling yourself short of the opportunity that presents itself to you right now to move forward. Find a better version of yourself, a newer version of yourself, a more confident one, a more brave one that picks yourself up, dusts yourself off, and that says, damn it, I'm going to do this. And I know I can do it, right? Remember that self-image hack. Visualize the best times when you were younger, and visualize now the future best version of you where you're happy and doing fantastic. You're in a great place from an emotional well-being standpoint. So, right now emotions versus past emotions. I think we stick to the right now stuff and we minimize how often we go back and we pick up those heavy traumas and those heavy emotional experiences, because I don't think they do a darn thing to teach ourselves that we're safe in the present. And again, those past traumas, those past hurts are done. They're over. They are behind you. They are not happening right now. So please, let them go. So with that, love you guys and gals. I will see you tomorrow. Thanks.